Hi, I'm Tim Kaiser, PHADA Executive Director, joined by Jonathan Zimmerman, PHADA Policy Analyst. We're here to talk today about the administrative fee in the voucher program. It's a timely topic because HUD just sent out a notice to all housing agencies with voucher programs indicating that you'll receive just 77% of your administrative fee eligibility, at least so far for this calendar year. Other than during sequestration, this is the lowest admin fee proration we've ever witnessed. And this has dire implications for the families that are served in the voucher program. Now, Jonathan, PHADA has been saying for years, we've been asking for a simple statutory change to allow PHAs to use a portion of HAP-related funds for administrative purposes. Some advocates say this should not be permitted, that there's a wall between HAP and admin fees. Why do we think this is a short-sighted position on their part?
Well, the impulse is understandable, but however, history shows that in those years where HAP is adequately funded, but administrative fees are at these historic low prorations, that the PHAs don't have the necessary staff or information technology systems to fully utilize the HAP reserves that are available to them to serve more families. So theoretically, we understand that, but we feel we need to have an amendment that would allow HUD to give PHAs the permission to access their own reserves, not only for rent subsidy, but also for admin fee prorations, and bring the prorations up to 95% so we can restore the number of families that we know can be served.
So what would this cost?
It would cost 0.7% of all the HAP-related dollars in 2020.
Just 0.7% of HAP-related funds.
That's correct. A little will go a long way.
Right, I agree. Now, HUD has not supported this up till now, but they have opined on it in the past. Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. This is a copy of our issue brief, and in there it has statements that HUD has made, both in its budget and in congressional testimony, where they acknowledge that if you properly fight for and receive necessary HAP funds, but you don't have adequate admin fee prorations, that PHAs can't use those monies.
So even HUD officials have conceded the point that money's needed, right? Yeah. So what are the harms that we're seeing in terms of the impact on PHAs and their ability to serve families?
Sure. In addition to tens of thousands of families not being served, PHADA did a survey and found that 72% of the housing authorities stated that administrative fee cuts had somewhat or very damaging impacts on their ability to administer the program, including reducing employee hours, eliminating staff positions, slower and less ability to perform timely HQS inspections, right. Diminished ability to perform rent reasonableness, and all the necessary functions to help serve low-income households.
So for 0.7% more, we could correct a lot of these problems.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then the question is, well, why not just advocate for additional administrative fees as part of our budget recommendation?
It's also a legitimate question, and we do. Every year, in a very public fashion, we work to come up with accurate HAP and admin fee requests. The problem is there are tight budget caps, as everybody knows, right. And that process that we've gone through year after year has led to historically low admin fee prorations. We're heading into 2018, which by all accounts is going to be a very draconian year.
Right.
What PHAs are able to do this year and how many families they're able to serve will essentially set how many families they're going to be able to serve in the future. And that's why we think it's absolutely necessary that this amendment to existing language takes
So it's just likely that we're not going to see additional funding, and fungibility would help address the problem. Okay. Well, there you have it. You have a copy of the issue brief that we sent out with this email. Please print it out. Use it in your communications with your representatives, your senators. See the PHADA legislative language that's in the issue brief. At the end of the day, this is not about providing more money to PHAs. This is about serving families and the ability to do so. So please use the information PHADA is providing and communicate the need for it with your representatives in Congress. Thank you so much for watching.